Welcome to NC Wine Snobs as we savor the world one sip at a time. In this episode of NC Wine Snobs on Vacation, we stopped at Hop Atomica in Savannah, Georgia. Hop Atomica is a brewery, restaurant, and distillery with outdoor seating as well as indoor seating. Stepping inside, you can take a look into the actual brewing process, including seeing people at work creating new beer. Hop Atomica gives you a bird's eye view not only into the brewing, but also into their pizza making. While the food menu may seem small, the flavors were not. We tried the starter called the dip, which was a fantastic, creamy, cheesy, whipped feta cheese topped with peppers and honey. Oh man, the flavor there was fantastic. And we also opted for a basic wood-fired pizza called the Plain Jane. While the food was fabulous, that's not what brought us into Hop Atomica. We are here for the beer. We picked out 4 beers off their menu, including S'mores, Pizza Beer, She's Spicy, and Red Eye.
So the first beer we tried was called Pizza Beer. Kind of made sense since we were eating the pizza. So this was really just kind of the quintessential Italian Pilsner. Had a slight initial bitterness, giving way to malty smoothness, and finally a refreshing finish on it. Had some hints of lemon, but really the strongest notes were really the malt and that nice balanced finish.
And I found it to be a crisp, clean, light beer. It was a little bit hazy, dark straw in color. It had a hint of bitter on the front and the back, but it's definitely a pint-worthy beer, and I would consider it to be a good lawnmower beer.
So our next beer was actually listed under the hoppy section. It's called She's Spicy, but honestly, I really didn't find it particularly hoppy. More of dark toasty flavors, maybe some caramelized sugar, followed by a really satisfying bitterness.
And I found it was sort of like caramelized sugar meets dark wheat bread. Just a really good flavor to it. So Red Eye smells and tastes just like red eye gravy. I mean, it's time to fry up a ham steak. It had a delightful roast coffee flavor and a bit of effervescence to it.
Yeah, the aroma was coffee! That was pretty much all there was to it. But the flavor on it was my morning coffee. I mean, it's a coffee, sugar, some creaminess to it. Really a very delightful brew.
Last up was S'mores. It had a big vanilla nose, lots of sweetness, some honey, and it was mead-like with a low alcohol to me.
Yeah, I mean, the aroma was kind of sweet, fruity, maybe a little bit of brown sugar on the nose. Flavor-wise, tasted nothing like a s'mores. More like sweet tropical fruit. Nothing really specific, but those general tropical fruity flavors. And maybe a hint of vanilla there. I mean, it was really good, sneaky good. It really made me want some more.
Absolutely. And maybe that's what the name is for, is let's have s'mores.
It was a great finish to the flight, and I would say this would make a perfect dessert beer.
So overall, food and drink at Hop Atomica, A+ on both accounts. And for the snobs, we want to go back. We discovered they also have spirits.
Yep.
And we want to take another trip, try some more food, and try some of their spirits.
So if you've been there, tell us what you think. Are we right on our tasty notes? Please make sure you leave a comment below.
And if you haven't been and you go, let them know the Snobs sent you. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell turned on.